Russia's invasion of Ukraine began in February of last year, and since then, millions of people have been displaced and thousands killed. And because Russia attacked Ukraine's power grid, many live in darkness tonight. KCAU 9 reporter Jason Toktagian tells us how a congregation in Orange City is trying to change this one light at a time in our top story at 6.
That's right, Sophie. Dave Nonemacher volunteered in Ukraine last year, and during his time, he learned of the need for light and electricity. Now, Dave and the First Reformed Church in Orange City are working together to provide more solar lights that Ukrainians themselves say have been a godsend.
Спасибо большое добрим людям, що нам передали оце павербанки. У нас дуже часто нема світа в нашому селі Преображенка. Ми дуже нуждаємося, всім сусідям пригодиться. Ми будемо і заряджати, і у нас тепер буде світ. Спасибо вам.
The idea to provide Ukrainians affected by war with solar-powered lights began earlier this year when Dave Nonemacher volunteered in the war-torn country.
It's really dark. I mean, there's lots of people living in basements. There's lots of people who don't have power or limited power or interrupted power. And this allows people to have a little bit of light to, read to their kids at night. They can charge their cell phone, which is a big deal.
Nonemacher partnered with a friend who builds the solar-powered lights and sent 10 rays of life to areas affected by the war in March. Now, Dave is back home partnering with volunteers at his local church to build more lights.
We raised our kids here. We currently live in Duluth, but these are my people. So I made a couple phone calls, and the response was very positive. This is the third church we've done this build with in Orange City.
A new addition to the Orange City community, Alina Vlasenko and her family fled from Ukraine in December of 2022.
We were right at the central part of Ukraine where actually the occupation came to, Irpin city, if you know, and so we went to the west first with the family, but my sisters and parents, they are still at the east.
Vlasenko says Dave helped make moving to Iowa easier.
To meet him was like a miracle to me because we came here with knowing nobody.
Vlasenko knows firsthand how important volunteer work is for the people of Ukraine.
As I say always, we have two armies. One is which is fighting, and the other army is volunteers. We feel that front in Ukraine when people are having nothing, like no utilities, no light, no heating system. So this kind of help brings hope and brings at least some life in those dark areas.
This week, the volunteers at First Reformed Church help assemble 50 rays of life.
The plan is for me to take over 30 to 40, depending on weight and packing, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks from today, I'll be in Ukraine. The initial goal was 500, so we're almost halfway there.
All in the name of helping God's people.
Light brings hope. Hope keeps people alive. And, God's people respond when there's a need. And I saw that in real time in my 2 times over, at the border and throughout Ukraine.
I always say, God has his hands and he uses people to do his work. So for me, it's like God's hands helping there.
With every ray of life that gets sent to Ukraine in July, a water filter will be included to help the people affected by the Kakhovka Dam collapse. Now, if you want to be involved and help make rays of life for Ukraine, you can find more information on our website, SiouxlandProud.com, and click on this story under the Featured Content tab. Jason Toktagian, KCAU 9 News.